Finally, SpaceX employee leaks new Starship Launchpad update. Elon Musk has always been the talk of the town for many reasons. Right from his tweets to interviews, everything associated with Musk is a sensation. However, the internationally renowned entrepreneur manages to keep the updates about his new projects a secret. At a time when the world is all eyes for Starship, SpaceX employees were generous enough to reveal an update for us. Are you excited as I am to know what it is? Then continue watching this video. Elon Musk is the founder of various revolutionary organizations like SpaceX, Tesla, Neuralink, and The Good Company. SpaceX is continuously marveling the world with its Starship rockets and is truly showcasing the spirit and hope that one day people could go up to Mars. According to recent updates by the man, Elon Musk himself, SpaceX is building launch pads for Starship before they conduct its first launch into orbit. Stick with us to the end to find out more information about Starship. The big motivation driving Elon Musk and SpaceX to build the Starship rockets is that Musk believes these rockets will revolutionize the present and take us to a future in space. The company's prime motive is to one day take humans to Mars and to let them have a rapid mission around our own planet, Earth. Building towards this idea, SpaceX built its Starship rockets and is now looking forward to orbital tests so that Starship can successfully be launched into orbit. Elon Musk has declared that SpaceX has begun the construction of the launch pad from which the next-generation Starship rocket will take its flight into space. But before launching a Starship, a launch pad is required to support the dreams of the future. For that, an update has recently surfaced according to which a launch pad is being constructed in Florida. This launch pad in Florida is being exclusively built to seek whether Starship goes into orbit or not. Elon Musk tweeted and informed everyone that the construction of the orbital launch pad of Starship had begun at the Cape. Replying to the comments on his tweet, he later added that the location where the launch pad was being built is the 39A complex at the Kennedy Space Center located on Florida's east coast. SpaceX has leased this complex from NASA for launch pad construction. According to the lease agreement, SpaceX has the right to construct infrastructure improvements for the launch within the boundaries of the pad that is provided. Now, this location has been previously used by NASA for crewed launches. These crewed launches include the ones made during the Apollo program and the Space Shuttle program. Clearing the air as to why this launch pad was chosen by Musk, he tweeted that this launch pad built in Florida will have a better launch tower and improved ground systems than that present in the Starbase. For those of you who don't know what Starbase is, it's a city planned out by SpaceX in South Texas. SpaceX has tested many prototypes of the Starship rocket in this city. The update regarding Starship's launch pad also tells us how the test for orbital launch will take place. The orbital test, which is being done to see whether the rocket propels into space, will include a flight by the rocket of 1.5 hours or 90 minutes. During these 90 minutes, the spacecraft, which is uncrewed, will be allowed to fly into orbit and then eventually made to drop down in an ocean near Hawaii. Elon Musk has also told the public that this test is scheduled to be done in January of 2022. SpaceX seems to be operating in the best of its capacity to make it all work. It has made a lot of progress with the rocket. In November, SpaceX conducted a static fire test on the Starship rockets. In this test, the rocket was using all 6 of its engines simultaneously for the first time ever. Starship rockets are these massive next-generation rockets that are being developed by SpaceX. As we have already discussed, the primary intention of these rockets is to send people along with cargo on a mission to Mars or to the Moon. As of now, SpaceX is in the phase of conducting tests on prototypes of Starship rockets at their southern Texas-based facility. Having flown many short test flights, SpaceX is now planning to move testing into orbital launches. For the testing to move into orbital launches, the number of rocket prototypes needed is about 39 Raptor engines each. SpaceX is currently working towards upgrading its engine production in order to meet this demand. Talking about Starship's future, Elon Musk did admit in early November 2021 that he was unsure whether Starship would successfully reach orbit on its first orbital trial launch, but he nevertheless emphasized on the fact that he was confident that the Starship rockets would be able to propel into space by 2022, next year. With the same comments, he publicly announced that about 90% of the fundings for building Starship rockets, in fact, came internally. Musk said that SpaceX, the company that he's a founder and CEO of, had not partaken in any international partnerships and hadn't sought any fundings from external sources. Just through internal fundings, SpaceX has raised money worth billions of dollars. These fundings support the futures of both Starship and Starlink. Starlink is a satellite internet project of Starship. According to reports, it's suspected that the SpaceX company is currently worth a whopping $100 billion. Well, that's all for this video. I certainly hope you enjoyed it and thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. We'll be back with another video very soon. Until then, take care.